In this short video, we'll go over some drills to strengthen the core target areas needed for headstand, how to safely enter regular and tripod headstand, and some fun transitions to help you add this inversion into your daily practice. For drill 1, you will need a resistance band or towel for shoulder flossing. This helps to open the front of the shoulders and upper back by working through the joint's range of motion. Reach the strap overhead until you feel a slight tug on the arms, and this is where we stop so we don't go too far. Bring it back in front of the chest and repeat about 10 times. For the second drill, we continue our focus on the shoulders with dolphin or puppy pose, pulses, and long holds. Pulsing opens up the shoulders, and long holds lets you release. Both are great, dynamic and static stretching. But if you're more of a beginner, I would recommend taking puppy pose over dolphin, which is shown here. This is puppy. To help you release in the same exact way, we target the same muscles, but it's a little bit more beginner-friendly pose. Our next drill is 3-legged dog circles to work through the hip flexors / psoas muscle. You might not have known or thought to warm these up, but it really does help you control the lift off and the come down. Work through the circles, open up through the hip joint, and then take some pulses to find the psoas muscle, the muscle that reaches from the top of the thigh into the lower abs, bringing us beautifully into the abdominals. We need to seriously fire these up if we're going to lift our entire lower body into the air over our heads. We're talking low boat pose, like shown here, bicycle, opposite elbow to opposite knee, long and sturdy, strong plank holds, and plank to low plank flows going up and down. The more you warm up your core, the better control you will have. I promise you that. And now, regarding the entry into headstand, take this slowly, especially if you're just beginning. Play around first with the feeling of your body simply being suspended in the air upside down. It's a whole different feeling. Try kicking just one leg up at a time by bending one knee and testing how it feels. I did these small kick-up drills as a warm-up each time I practiced headstand for almost my entire first year. So now that we've warmed up, let's get to it. Entering for the first time, cross your arms to touch opposite shoulders. Plant your elbows on the mat, releasing your crossed arms, and plant your hands in line with your elbows. Keeping the elbows secure, interlace your fingers, place the crown of your head encased in the hands. Lift the hips, straighten the legs, walk the feet in towards the chest. You want to get your body in a fully straight line from head to toe, so activate those core muscles you already warmed up, squeeze through the glutes, press your shoulders down into the mat to create space for your neck and avoid crunching, and simply practice holding. If you feel yourself beginning to falter, practice a safe and controlled come down. Safely landing out of the pose is half the battle of mastering inversions. Feeling safe equals wanting to practice more. Now let's look at some fun transitions into and out of headstand. First, we have our wide-legged forward fold, really ground down through the feet. Using the same strategy as before, interlacing the fingers, planting the crown of the head, you might have to reach a little bit more forward, but this time you really have to squeeze the glutes to press the legs up as straight as you can towards the ceiling. Extra tip. Try to practice leaving the same way you entered the inversion to make this pose a more transitional part of your future practice. So if you entered from wide-legged forward fold, try to leave out of wide-legged forward fold. Boop. And secondly, we have cow face pose. So this one takes a little bit more core strength. As you can see, I have to kind of push my feet up, and then it's taken me a little bit of practice to switch my feet and come down on the other side. Crow face pose. This will help you with the tripod headstand. Placing the crown of the head down on the mat takes some control, as does lifting up the legs. From dolphin, We can come in to our regular headstand by pressing up the legs straight up into the air, making a nice, beautiful long line. There are so many fun ways to play with this shape and other inversions. So if you're just learning headstand, I hope these tips and drills helped you, and I'll link my other tips and tutorials below for more guidance if you'd like. Happy inverting, happy practicing, and thank you for joining me on Yoga with Paige. If you enjoyed this quick little tutorial, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already to never miss more daily, free yoga, mindfulness, and meditation classes. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Happy practicing!